great sense of excitement and expectation. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
There's the whistle. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marco Reus. He's a nightmare for defenders, not only because he's got such a good turn of pace, but also because he's so very direct. Take a minute to wonder about whether he's going to cut in or...
And Dybala! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Paulo Dybala certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Romagnoli. Sergio Ramos. Milan have put together a 5-game unbeaten run away from home. Diaby. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Away from immediate danger. Now it's Reus. Shapes to shoot! And he heaves it forward. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Ronaldo with a delicate ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a throw. Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos drives it forward. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Reus. Danilo has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Higuain. Juventus have their manager to thank for the last result.
Well, Peter, you just...
Diaby! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Milan know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Forward it goes. Danilo plays it forward. Romagnoli tries to get it forward quickly. Lucas Paqueta. Alex Sandro. Juventus are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Lucas Paqueta. Sergio Ramos. Hernandez. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Point-blank header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Now it's Higuain. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hoists it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo tries to stroke it through. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Royce. Bonaventura. Calabria. Calabria conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Lucas Paqueta has a hit! Yes! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pasta to pick him out.
Milan take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Milan have been defending beautifully lately. And here's Higuain. Shoots! And it's played forward. Rabiot. Alexandro plays it over to the other flank. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Bonaventura. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Now it's Bonaventura. Lucas Paqueta, a scorer already in the game. Lucas Paqueta. Rabiot did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Higuain. Calabria with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
It's on a plate. Lucas Paqueta. Pjanic. Rabiot. The only goal came in the early moments of the second period, and the score is 1-0. Chiellini. Across the field it goes.
Juventus are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can...
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Buffon gets it upfield. Bonaventura. Time is ebbing away, but it feels like an eternity when you're holding on to a slender lead. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Well, the three-game winning streak is coming to an end, it would seem. Into the last 5 minutes. Milan need to hold on for a few more moments. Calabria. Sergio Ramos. Calabria. And there goes the final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening.
Oggi siamo stati sfortunati, ma ci dicono
Well, good afternoon to you. Things had been building up very nicely over the last couple of days in the lead up to this game, but as you can see, the last couple of hours are a rather different story. The weather has decided not to play ball. The conditions here are a long way from ideal. It is teeming with rain, and that has left both teams contemplating very different challenges. It's almost old style. Understandable looks of concern on the faces of managers, officials, players and fans alike. We survey Milan's famous Curva Sud, one of the truly great shrines of the beautiful game. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Milan do have to rely on results from elsewhere to win their title. We can talk forever about the possible permutations and combinations. Here, all they can do is control this game. Gesal. Just brushed off the ball there. Milan were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Calabria switches it towards the other side. Milan have a terrific defensive record over the last 5 games. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Gesal.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Bilia. Gazal desperately wants to get on the end of this. Gazal needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Foot in. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Goes for goal! Oh, that was close. Lucas Paqueta. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Ribery. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Bilia. Gesal. That's great strength on the ball. Royce. Hernandez. Shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Ribery. Ibrahimovic. Calabria. Diaby has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options.
Diaby really was.
Lucas Paqueta has given away a free kick.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And the first half is done. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it by any means. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And towering header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Fiorentina were on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
Calabria. Lucas Paqueta. Played back in. And here's Royce. And Royce! Just sails past the upright.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Hernandez goes looking. Royce. This could fall anywhere. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Has a pop! And he's found the net! Could that be the start of something big? Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pasta to pick him out.
Milan take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle.
Shapes for an overhead! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Diaby.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Ribéry tries to switch the play. Hoists it high.
Fiorentina are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Hernandez. So holding on now for those 3 precious points. Turns and goes back. Shoots!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Chiesa. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Out for a throw. And it's Royce. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Cutrone gets wrestled off the ball. And that's it. Milan hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim and a very good afternoon to you. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. The action has already started. Torino are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager to shuffle his...
And the shot! Worth a try, but not this time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
And it's been taken short. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, that's nice. It's come loose. It'll be a throw-in. Milan are unbeaten in 5 on the road. It's a good run. Still goalless at the moment. Hernandez pumps it into the area. Royce. Diaby. Lucas Paqueta. Royce. Hernandez. Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. And that's sprayed out wide. And Saldi. Mite. And Saldi tries to switch the play. Mite. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Lucas Paqueta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ball is over the line. Lucas Paqueta. Shoots! Cleared away. Nkulu is there. Got a shot away! And that's off target.
Lucas Paqueta put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Hernandez. Lucas Paqueta. Over to the left. Up for the header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Diaby. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Milan clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Lucas Paqueta gets it back. Diaby. And it's Royce. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And Saldi. Tries to get it forward quickly. Milan have been defending beautifully lately. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Ball's out on the left now. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Sergio Ramos. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, closing him down first, Peter, is a very necessary step in preventing them from building attacks.
Diaby. And Saldi. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Hoists it forward. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Ibrahimovic. Diaby tries running with the ball at his feet. And here's Royce.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Lucas Paqueta with a long pass.
Sostituzione per il Torino. Numero 10. Viene sostituito
Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Forward it goes.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Diaby. Ibrahimovic. Knocks it away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
numero 9. Numero 23. Lascia il campo per il numero 24.
Verdi.
Il numero 8.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Hernandez. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by... Well, welcome to you and to our coverage of semi-final day. Has to be said, we have an atmosphere here that is really buzzing. Both teams terrifically well represented, fans hopeful, expectant. As well they might be, there is no shortage of belief on either side that it will be their team at the expense of the other, their team alone, which will be lifting the trophy come the final. The colours of the Nerazzurri prevalent all around us. This is the Giuseppe Meazza, as we all remember it. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have a game to match all of this wonderful expectation.
We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Christian Eriksen. He's super accurate with both feet, Peter, and able to deliver a cross or a through ball with just the perfect bend or indeed weight. All this allied to great awareness and vision, which make him a massive creative talent. What I really like about Eriksen, though, is that he's got the energy and the determination to keep going for 90 minutes every game. He's a trier.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Ibrahimovic. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Skriniar can get it clear. And it's been taken straight back. Lukaku. Oh, they can break here. Eriksen looks to dink one in. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Diaby goes looking, and it's Royce.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Ibrahimovic. Diaby. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Godin is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Lucas Paqueta. Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. Moses gives chase. Forward it goes. Striding forward, facing goal. Oh, real danger here. Martinez trying to get there. That's a brilliant interception. Now it's Lukaku. He's gone for it! Tries a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Vecino really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Up to meet it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Hernandez. And it's half-time here. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're already into the second period. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Shot at goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Hoists it forward. Lucas Paqueta. Calabria. Diaby. Calabria. Brozovic. Alexis Sanchez. Martinez. Sergio Ramos battles to win it back. Hernandez. Romagnoli. Diaby. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Played out to the right. It's a goal kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Diaby. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Stefan de Vrij. And it's played forward. Vecino. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Candreva. And it's Brozovic. Diaby. Diaby. Looks to clip it forward. Eriksson. Stefan de Vrij. Skriniar. Over to the left. Sanchez gets into a dangerous position. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Royce. And he's straight offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Lucas Paqueta plays it over to the other flank. Rebic. Hernandez. Brozovic gets it back.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Back to the keeper and try something new. Lucas Paqueta drives it forward.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
Now it's Candreva. And he's has a pop! Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Inter Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And the referee brings it to a close. So beaten on enemy territory, but all is not lost. They will have to turn it round in the second leg at home. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, and we know that derbies can often make predictions look silly. They can take on a personality of their own, and this one didn't really deserve to have a loser.
Milan have returned home a defeated side after the first leg of this semi-final, only to face the same opponents again under very different circumstances now. They've had time to lick their wounds, and they now have the backing of just about everyone in the ground. The overriding question amongst the away contingent was whether their team had done enough to make this tie safe. On scoreline alone, you've got to doubt that. It's close. We survey Milan's famous Curva Sud, one of the truly great shrines of the beautiful game. So the hosts have it all to do if they are to turn this round with the help of their loyal support.
In all honesty, Peter, I don't think they're too unhappy having brought the tie home with the scores as they are. If anything, I would say they might feel reasonably confident with a lot of factors seemingly in their favour. We could see a high-intensity start here that would set the tone.
Shapes to shoot! A whisker high.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up.
He's had a go! Goal! Inter! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta clips one through. Oh, real danger here. And he has been fouled there. And it's Eriksson. Gorgeous control there. Gets wrestled off the ball. And it's played forward. De Vrij does well to read it and intercept. Has a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. That's not going far. I've managed to get it away. Surely a shot! Royce. Milan are seeing plenty of the ball at the moment, but still they trail. Royce. That intervention was very necessary. Patelli gets it away. Eriksson. Godin tries to get it forward quickly. Sensi. Forward it goes. No, ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Brozovic was the goal scorer and one of the key men in the first leg victory. Godin. Godin plays it forward. Hernandez with the foul. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And Burki somehow saves it! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Great run on the overlap here. Going for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Romagnoli cuts it out. Royce drives it forward. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? And the semi-final reaches halfway. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we're already back underway here.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Eriksson. Tries to switch the play, and it's Moses. It's a loose ball. Martinez. Brozovic hits one!